Morning, John Degatati from Supply Partners here at the Australian Solar Council exhibition in Melbourne, here with Vince Mobilio.
Good morning all.
National Sales Manager from Clenergy. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Thank you, John.
Clenergy, 40% shareholders in Australia for racking.
Yep.
Tell us a bit about Clenergy and why are you so successful in the Australian market?
So we started off at the early years of the market and addressed the needs, and we've been supporting the market ever since. So get in early, provide all the right things like quality product, support to your customers and support to the industry, and provide a good service as an all-round package, and you can't go wrong. Simple as that.
And how long has Clenergy been around in Australia and internationally?
So approximately 2007 it formed, and the company really formed or established in the Australian marketplace. That's where all the knowledge was gathered, and then we took it from the Australian operations back to China, and then expanded into Japan, Southeast Asia, the US and UK, and around the world. So it's been a success story. But the birth of Clenergy has been here in Australia. So all the intellectual property, the support, the know-how of the industry was born here in Australia. And one of our solid planks of success is that we've maintained a steady office. The resources that we had and the people that we had from the early days are still in at Clenergy. So we've been solid and we understand the market very well.
So essentially a bit of a Australian success story with international relationships and manufacturing.
That's right. So we like to think that the intelligence of the organisation and the understanding of the industry was born in Australia. Those same people are still in the organisation, so we like to be leading edge. We fully understand the necessity to maintain quality products. We're here for a long time. We're not here to enter the market and leave the market with a so-called pocket full of money. We're here for the long term, and we're here to support the industry for the long term, and in turn the clients and the customers for the long term. That's really important, and I think that's what customers and the community alike would like to see in a new fledgling industry, which solar was for the last few years.
In the last 9 years, there's been a range of market entrants into the racking business, and Clenergy's maintained that consistent, almost half market share. How would you explain why the market continues to choose Clenergy racking products versus the incoming competitors?
Yep. I think it's if you're the incumbent, you enter the market and you do all the right things and you establish your business, and the market has confidence in what you're providing, it's then up to you to lose that business. So if you continue to do the things that made you successful at the start, and you gain the confidence of your customers and the end customers alike, they'll continue to come back to you. So ethos is quality, support and service. So if we keep those together, along with competitive pricing, then we believe that we provide the overall value that the customers are looking for.
I heard a comment from a customer earlier on in the show where they were saying that Clenergy is one of the only, if not the only, racking brand that will get promoted at point of sale in a marketing context from a solar company, or the end consumers in Australia actually will request a Clenergy product. Why do you think when the first thing that touches an end customer's house or castle or business, racking hasn't been more at the forefront of sales and the end customer's consideration?
As you and I know, the solar panels and the inverters are the sexy part of a solar system. Unfortunately, it's one of the most important parts of a solar system is the racking, the foundation of the solar system. When we build a home, we put a lot of effort into, or the builders put a lot of effort into the architecture the foundations of the home. But when the home's completed, we see the kitchen and we see the carpet and we see all the furnishings. But the important part or the integrity of that system is the way that it's been designed, the architecture behind it, and the foundation of that home. So we see it similar with the solar system. It's a new industry, so people have a little bit of a lack of understanding of all the bits that go together with making a solar system. But have no doubt that the important bit of a solar system and the things that keep, or the ingredients that keep the end customer or the customers at peace of mind, is that it's been installed correctly and it's been installed with quality equipment. Because if that system's going to live or sit on top of someone's home for the next 20 years and be covered by warranty, you want to ensure that A, it's a quality product, it's been installed correctly, and it's going to be backed up and supported throughout the years. And this is what people have come to understand and be confident about Clenergy. So in a lot of cases, even though it's not the high profile product of equipment that people buy, a lot of people in the industry are understanding how important the Clenergy racking system is to a successful and long-term solar system.
I think sometimes because it's covered by the panels,
Yep.
and many solar companies or end customers don't get exposed to racking, which we will call unsexy.
That's right.
Sometimes you don't get to, say, put in your hand both a Clenergy product versus an alternate product to be able to differentiate the gauge and quality and these sorts of things.
That's
and
right.
I think that's an interesting.
Yeah, the way I see it is that we all enjoy quality. When we buy something or we invest in something that's got quality about it, we may question or we may debate the extra premium you may pay. It may be, in some cases, it may be quite extreme. In other cases, it might be a little bit more than what you would maybe pay. But in the long term, once you've made that investment in a quality product, you enjoy it over many years. So we've all experienced that. In anything we've bought, whether it's a quality car, it's a quality home, quality garments or whatever. But once we've made that investment, we're happy we've done that. So I think what you'll find is in the solar industry, people become more in tune with quality. Their expectations on support and quality and service will become more and more important, and people will become a lot more comfortable with what they pay for quality. They'll go in search of it, and it won't just be about price, but it'll be about the overall effect of all things added in there for the end effect of what is the greatest value that the end customer or the customer is going to get.
Any new product developments from Clenergy for next 6 to 24 months?
There's plenty. One of the reasons we're at this show and our technical product people are at the show is we like to walk around, talk to different industries, different manufacturers, have a look what's around. So we've got plenty in the pipeline, from ground mount systems, commercial systems, doing adjustments to current systems that we have in place. So there's plenty going on. There's carports. We learn from overseas, and if it takes off overseas, then we think there might be. We'll investigate the market here, and if there's a market here for those types of products, then we'll invest in distributing those into the Australian market.
The incumbent, the quality, Vince, really appreciate today's interview.
Thank you very much, John. Thanks for the time, and hope all goes well. Thank you.
Thanks.